She's the last of her kind. She contains technology that have been lost for 300 years.
Let me show you something.
Hey, thanks for watching Slice of SciFi. I'm Noah Richmond.
And I'm Daren Golswick.
And talking about Alita Battle Angel, or Battle Angel Alita, as I think I knew it in the past. I guess come to think of it, I remember there being an anime that was just Battle Angel. But whatever name that you might know it or have known it by, Alita Battle Angel is the big budget release that James Cameron got behind. I think it was a $200 million film.
A lot of dough.
Forked out for a big international release. Certainly something that was one of the classic of the 1990s anime / manga stories that came out. Sort of, I guess, what they would call a cyberpunk at the time future, kind of a somewhat dystopian near future. I think we've all seen stories like it. Blade Runner, of course, comes to mind as the classic. And I would say for myself, I really felt that they did create something that kept my interest the whole way through. I really liked Alita herself, the protagonist. I thought that they found a good actress to fill in, and then I thought it was really impressive what they did with the effects, bringing her to life as this very strange creation. So I really thought that there was quite a bit that went right in this film, and it is something that I enjoyed.
I kind of, for me, when I first saw the trailer, I was, this looks really freaking cool. You can't help notice the big eyes. And I'm kind of with you. I agree with as far as the main hiring of the actress Rosie.
Right,
Salazar.
Rosa. Yeah.
Man, she was really good in this role. I thought, because the point of this is to humanize something that isn't human, and
yeah.
At least from some subtonic level. But the fact is, I think this was a huge part of the movie, is kind of buying into this, and there's such an innocence to this character that I felt drawn to right away. Right when the movie started, you just couldn't help kind of want to watch this. It's essentially it's Frankenstein all over again. So you kind of wanted to see where she was going to, at some point where this was going to end, because is she going to fall in love? Is she going to experience things that girls at her age would want to explore? Whatever, she's supposed to be a teenager, but anyway, that a person of her age would want to experience. And so naturally, they introduced these concepts into the movie, and it felt really. I was really enjoying what it was trying to do, but also in spite of that is where it failed the most too, is in trying to humanize this relationship between her character and this other character, where I felt that it became a distraction at some point,
At the core of this movie, there's this love story going on between a human character and Alita the android. And it really, there's a lot of time and effort focused on it.
Yeah.
And there's just no emotion there whatsoever. It completely falls flat.
And it's too bad, because I think that's where it could have shined the most.
Well, it definitely diminishes the overall emotional impact, because all of this is, this particular storyline is very much at the core and at the heart of what Battle Angel is, at least to the extent that I'm familiar with it. The manga may go quite a bit further than what I know, but so that is the thing that's difficult. Now, the action sequences are just stellar.
Yes. It's a James Cameron / Robert Rodriguez movie. Of course, they're going to be stellar.
But also the overall narrative, following this android character and humanizing her, it really does hold itself together extremely well. But the thing that really would take it from being an entertaining, engrossing film to really something that also has emotional weight and really packs a punch to take it kind of over the line, as it were, to really being in the realm of like the great science fiction.
Well, that's where it failed. It had a chance to become something existential. Like we have this forbidden love.
Right.
Like Romeo and Juliet, you have this AI, this synthetic being falling in love with an organic, a human. And obviously we're talking at a different timeline here, but later in the future. But it's an interesting concept that it's been done before, and I just think it's one of those, like the Turing test. What time do we realize that AI supersedes human intelligence? And I don't know. I think that's an amazing attribute you can add to a movie, and I felt that it would have been so much more if it had really done that. Like Ex Machina did a real good job of that, where you, like the AI robot is more human than the human,
Right.
To emphasize, we were talking about the thing that I also thought this movie had a problem with is a villain problem. I didn't really buy into the protagonist, in play, and I know there's supposedly going to be some future sequels to this. At least that's the way it felt. This,
Right.
this Nova character that's supposed to be all-seeing, all power, and I just didn't buy into it. It wasn't. I don't know. It didn't feel like something that felt that was going to threaten the entire existence of humanity or. Their
So you would have
existence.
liked to have seen a stronger arch villain that she.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, Marsh.
Because I thought she had a lot of really neat villains. They're neat antagonists.
Okay,
but-
I guess it depends
but-
how you just slice it out. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if you're saying the what would have been the arch villain, as it were, is
Well, that's the way it paints it out throughout the movie. We're supposed to
Yeah.
lead to this final conclusion, which actually fizzles out. So.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want it to be a summary of this movie because I did enjoy it. I mean, I really did.
Right.
It was fun. I would certainly watch it again. And I if anything, was blown away by the use of the computer-generated effects. They aren't the traditional green screen that we're used to seeing. And I didn't feel that fatigue that I usually see from a lot of the current movies now. And so
Yeah.
it was pretty amazing how they were able to pull it off. Real time-based elements mixed in with this computer-generated character. It was amazing.
right.
So, I mean, there weren't any like lines of separation that you normally see with being a problem with green screen. So it was well done in that regard.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so Alita Battle Angel, I think it's fair to say we both enjoyed it. We both found it engaging. We both found it to be a narrative that took us from the beginning all the way through. But there was just that core that was missing that kept it from being more than just an entertaining couple hours of your time to watch. Didn't quite make it over the line to really being something actually great.
yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. So I think that's our thoughts on Alita Battle Angel.
See you.
Thanks for watching Slice of SciFi.
See you again.